Why am I trying to do this? Okay, period. Hey guys, Hailey's here. Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, we are going to be reading these two books. I only have the first two. If tomorrow I go book shopping and I find the third one, it will be in this video. If I don't find it, well, we're gonna read it some other time because we're gonna read Lauren Asher. I've only read two books by Lauren Asher. The first one was Charled and the other one was Wrecked. I did try and read Collided, but I DNF'd it at 53% because I strongly disliked the character of Liam. I don't know why. Maybe it was something of the time. Maybe I just really dislike him. But on the other side of things, I love Throttled. I love Wrecked. So I don't think the problem is the writer. It was me and that character. So we're gonna be reading the Lakefront Billionaires series. I bought this one on a bookstore here close to me and it came in perfect shape. And then I ordered this one online and it might seem like it's in perfect shape, but I literally just saw, yeah, it's here. I don't know what happened here. I think if I open it, you could see it better. Well, no, you cannot see it in this camera. But there's like a little thing here that's, well, I cannot control everything. But I don't know anything about these books. I know they're rich because Lakefront Billionaires, girl, you better be rich. So, since I don't know anything, I'm gonna read here what says in the back. It says Julian. Main boy, Julian. Oh, Lake Wisteria is a great name. Okay, she is an interior designer, Dahlia. Okay. Oh, so basically Dahlia, the main girl, she goes back to her, let's say, I don't know, hometown maybe? To get her spark back into, what did they say? Into interior design. And yeah, that's not, what is the other book that has interior design on it? Oh, it's Rewinded Back. Rewinded Back is also, like, she's an interior designer and it's like a second chance romance. Okay. I don't have any expectations. To me, these books are gonna be like, what, 3 stars? And I'm fine with it because I love reading books like this. Because this was how I learned English. Was reading books with nothing happening and a little bit of romance. So this is what I expect from these books. Like, if they give me a lot more, I don't know if I'll be there for it. I know there's a lot of critique into this type of romances, that they are mindless and you're just reading to read. And yes, I'm just reading so I can, like, put the words into my head. That's what I do. But I am excited. I really like her writing style. So we're gonna start with Love Redesigned. We're gonna put our Love Unwritten back into our TBR card, and we will see. Also, I'll be using this one. This, how do you call this? Highlighter. This highlighter is really good. Well, I don't know. It's from Stabilo. Really good. Really good. Doesn't bleed. Perfect. I'm gonna find some post-its and we're gonna get into reading. As someone who kinda speaks Spanish, I love it. Dahlia, is having the most traumatic day ever. I'm so sad for her. What the hell? Girl. I've read 20 pages and I already feel close to her. Don't know. I like her. When I tell you I go into things blindly, I mean it, because I might just be finding out that the second book is a nanny romance. What? Because let me explain the family tree here. So there's Rafa, and him and Julian are like besties. I don't think they're related. At least if they are, I've not picked up on that yet. There's Julian and Rafa. They're besties, kind of created this whole website thing. And Rafa has a son, which is Julian's godson. And Nico is the son. He was talking to Dahlia, who is his godmother. This is very confusing. About his nanny. And I think that's what's gonna be. The other book is gonna be nanny romance. I love that. I think I've read that, once? Yeah, I've only read that once. And I had a lot of fun, so I'm excited for that. Really excited. Currently on page 38, and maybe this is gonna be a bit spoilery, so if you haven't read these books, maybe don't listen to what I'm gonna say. Because it's not in the back of the book, so could be a bit of a spoiler. But Dahlia, she has fertility problems. And yeah, girl, I get you. But it's not like I want to have a kid, but me too, girl. But I wanted to know if she had like a chronic illness or something, because I have endometriosis, adenomyosis, all the other things that come with it. And, well, I think I was connected to the character before, but now I'm even more connected. But one thing that was resolved so quickly was that on Julian's POV, he was just like, I never wanted to have a kid because my mom went to so much shit trying to give me a sibling and she couldn't. You know, that was resolved so quickly. I wish it had been resolved through a conversation, maybe more like in the future. But, well, it's a choice, definitely. But so far, the book is fire. It's exactly what I expected it to be. Honestly, it's not disappointing at all, at least for now. So I am back from shopping, and they did have Love Arrange, I think that's the name, but it was €5 more expensive than the website where I usually buy my books. So in this video, we're only going to have the 2 first books in the series. So yeah, I had a lot of fun shopping today. I bought 2 pairs of pants. I bought a pajama. It's so beautiful. And I bought this vanilla. And I bought this Bare Vanilla Shimmer because they didn't have the Bare Vanilla one, so I had to buy it with a shimmer. Talking about Love Redesigned, I'm still on page 48. It's where I left yesterday. I think my thoughts haven't evolved more than that, but I just think it's exactly as I expected it to be. And I like it. So far, fine for me. Now I'm gonna read a bit more until my computer is full of battery. And then I'm gonna edit a video and I'll probably keep on reading a lot today. I would like to get to page 150 at least. So let's see where that is. 150. Okay. I would have to read this much, which I think I can do. I'm gonna try and do that now. Yay. I've been listening. I don't know where I left the book. It's somewhere. I've been listening to the audiobook of Love Redesigned, and I'm having so much fun. I just want to listen to it until the end. It's so good. I'm out here like cooking and giggling out of what comes out of this man's mouth. Love it. Also, Dahlia's chapters are my favorite. Every time the woman is like, chapter 19, Dahlia, and I'm like, squiggling, because I love Dahlia. I like her a lot. I like that this is kind of like slow burnish, and now they have, this book has one trope that might be spoiler, so if you don't like spoilers, don't like knowing the tropes, maybe don't listen to this. But it's I don't know yet, but it's likely the one bed trope. At least it's the one hotel room trope. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. And I love that the family and like the people in their lives are kind of plotting for them to be together. It's amazing. So I'm gonna keep on listening while I do some more house chores. I'm so invested in this story. It's insane. Yay! So, we have Dreamland billionaire people coming into this book, and I haven't read the books, but as soon as she said that name, I was like, is this from Dreamland? And it was. For the people who love the Laura Nation verse, oh my god. I know you guys were probably crying at that. It's really cute to see that happening. Oh my god. I really want to read Dreamland now. I might have to. I may have to now.
A tug on my heart as he answers my question without uttering a single word. I'm terrified of acknowledging the serious feelings growing between us. He already got close to me once and...
So, we are on chapter 50, page 462. And I had something to say, but now I forgot. I don't know. We have this much left. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it today, but like it's likely I'll finish it tomorrow. What I have to say is I read books faster when I physically read them, but I'm enjoying the duet audiobook so much that I'm just there listening at 1.2. I usually listen at 1.5, but like this is so great. As an audiobook, like I don't mean the story and everything, but I think the actors are really great, and I was just having a lot of fun listening to it. But now I've picked it up and read like 5 chapters in 15 minutes, which wouldn't happen if I was listening to. But so far, the story is exactly how I expected it to be, but I think it's still too long of a book. This is a romance book, and being almost, I think it's more than 500 pages. Yeah, it's 520 pages, more or less. It's long for what the story brings to you, so I want to know how the end's gonna go. It's super hyper predictable, but it's fun to get you out of like your real life. You're gonna have fun if you want to. Okay, so I finished Love Redesigned, and I've made my opinion. Throughout the whole video I've said everything that I thought, actually. So these are just my final thoughts. I think I'm gonna give this one 3 stars. It's exactly what I said in the beginning, that it gave what I wanted it to give. But there are some cons in the book that's a bit cringe. Like, there are lines there so cringe because they are supposed to be 30. When you're 30, you're not out there pranking people and saying some of the things they did, like childish. I'm 20 and my brain doesn't work like this. I also think that her fertility problems were not a lot talked, like not enough talked. I know this is supposed to be a silly little romance, but if you insert into the story something as deep as that, you have to explore it better. I really like the family in it. I was about to say found family, but they are actually family. And I like the generations, it's cute. And like I really liked the bits that we got of the other couples on the next book, so that was a pro. But yeah, I don't think there's a lot else to say. Just like those cringe moments really did get me. The audiobook duet is really good. If you guys want to try it out, I recommend that one. But yeah, final rating is 3 stars. We are now going into Love and Written. I think this one is longer. Wait, definitely longer. This one is 611 pages. I am so excited, but also I'm gonna think it's too long. I hope it's slow burn and they only get together like around here, because I want all of this to be slow burn. Y'all need to recommend me some more slow burn romance, because I'm yearning for that. So yeah, love Lauren Asher's writing because it's not too deep and it's so easy and easygoing. I'm just like having fun. So if you guys want to have fun, go read this. Now I'm gonna get to know these people. One of them I already know is Raphael. Formula One mentioned. Are we about to get a crossover with Dirty Air? Shut up! I'm sorry, I really like Dirty Hair. I really like Wrecked, and I haven't read Redeemed. But Formula One mentioned. Jesus, I'm tired. This is awful lighting, by the way. Let's go here. Okay, is this fine? So yesterday, I was grocery shopping and I may have bought something. I bought the third book. Jesus, I'm out of breath. I bought the third book in the series. Yay! Oh, well, the other one is in the bookshelf. So I was really interested in their story because of that bar scene in Love Redesigned. So I wanted to get this. So in this video, we're gonna read the whole series because I think it's only a trilogy and it's not gonna have anything else. I don't know. For now, it is a trilogy. But so far, I'm on page 60 of Love Unwritten. It's so good. It's exactly what we wanted to be, and now we are having, like, we settled the normal life, and now we're getting the conflict, and it's good. But I'm a little bit worried because if we are already there on page 60, where are we gonna be towards the end? I don't know. So far fast-paced, but I know towards the middle it's probably gonna slow down, like Love Redesign did. But it's good. And I want to see if they are gonna mention Dirty Air. Anyone from Dirty Air. I'm excited for that. I'm gonna keep on reading. Who is Ava Rhodes, and why do I feel like I've heard that name before? Who is Ava Rhodes? I want to show you my PJ. Wait. It's really cute. Ellie. Wait. I'm on chapter 14. Let me take my shoes off. Chapter 14, and Ellie has mentioned something about scars on her legs. I don't know if it's self-harm or if it's something else, but I know her mom knows about it. I think her mom knows about it. So, who is Ava Rhodes? Because I've heard that name before, but I'm going to find out in the book. I don't want to search it up. Oh my god, I had something to say. I don't know. But one thing that Laura Nasher does that I hate is that she resolves the problems very easily to the reader. Because Rafa, he was like, she was on stage and he was like, oh, I'm looking at her legs and whatever. And the problem that she announced that she had was that she didn't want people to see the scars she has on her legs. So she resolves that, like in the first book, she resolved the fertility problem like that. Now she's resolving her insecurity also like that. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the fast resolving of the situation, but it's okay. Honestly, we're just here to have fun. But yeah, so far I really like Nico as Nico as a kid, and I think you know the thing when you're sick, you kind of have to grow up a bit faster. I think that's what's kind of happening with him, and I like the way it's been portrayed so far. I don't have much to critique because yeah, so far he hasn't said. He just said he saw his dad cry, and I was afraid that scene would be absolutely hideous and it would be him saying some really deep things, but no, it was super well done. It was just no, I saw you cry and whatever. That was great. And yeah, I really how do I say this? I didn't have many expectations going into it, and I didn't know, if I hadn't read the first book, I didn't know that this would be Nanny romance-ish single dad. But yeah, I'm really happy that I'm always more excited to read the chapters with Ellie. Like I was with Dahlia, the female main characters are so much more interesting than the male. And I am up for that. I love it. I'm always looking forward to read the girls' POV, so that's fire. I love it. And yeah, we have been hinted a bit on the story of this book as well, which I'm also very excited. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on reading. I love the fact that she had a crush on him when they were in high school. That's perfect. I love it. And now I'm on a part of the book where they're talking about the animals. Because Raphael. What the fuck? Because Raphael rescues animals. And it's really sweet. And like it's making Helly want to know more about Rafa's past. And me too. Me too, girl. Me too. We are now being presented with a compulsive behavior from Raphael. And I had read all of this and I didn't know that. This changes things a little. Okay, so let's take these off first. So, I am on page 398. So I've got this bit left, and I started this book 2 days ago. This is day 3, and I'm right here. I read so much. Like, the first book, it took me like a full week to read. Maybe even more, like a day more or something. This one, 2 days. And it's longer. What do I have to say so far? I don't want to jinx it, but this one is definitely better than the first one. I think, I don't know if I've said this on the other book, but like Laura Nasher's writing is like so straight to the point and easy that you just go through with it. But like the characters in this book, I love them. I love Helly. I love Rafa, even though I don't know why. But since he's so, like, he's pushing everything back, I felt that I am, like, being pushed back through his story, because I think Ellie's story is more developed, maybe that's the word, than his, even though we got to know things about his past and everything. I don't know, I think Ellie is more human than he is. And like in the first one, I'm always hoping for the Ellie's chapters. I'm always excited to read about her. It's really cool. And yeah, I didn't want to say a lot, but just do update where I was. So far, really good. And the kid is not annoying, which is a plus. Thank you, Lauren, for not making the kid annoying. And I think my favorite book is going to be that one. It's love arranged. Because from what I know, it's likely going to be a fake dating. I don't know. Actually, I don't know, but I like the men in that book because he's helping Raphael in this book. And that's amazing. So I'm thankful for that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on reading and I'll come back when I finish it. I just finished Love and Written. And I listened to the bonus content that it's not on the book. And they went to a Formula One race. And you know, they met Jax. Jax is my favorite Lauren Asher man. And he was mentioned. It's so sweet. I love Jax. But yeah, I finished this book. And at first I thought I would like it more than the first one. But there's one thing about this book that makes it, let's say, that takes a bit of value of it, and it's how long it is. My one critique of this book is that it's too long and it gets boring at points. And also, this is a really, like, I'm I'm not gonna remember the story of this book for long. And that makes me sad, honestly. But it's a story like so many others that it will eventually get mixed up in my head. And I think the thing about the first one was that their jobs were unique, and their jobs were like so unique, and they were so connected to who they are as people that I can remember that book more than this one, because she is a musician, and I'm not saying she doesn't love it, but how she was portrayed, like, I couldn't feel that love, honestly. It was just something she did. And also because she was a nanny, and I don't know, I don't think she was only focused on music or being a nanny or this or that, so maybe that's why I'm not gonna remember it as well. And I also don't think she had any personality traits that could make her unique. Like from other oh my god. From other characters, other worlds, I think I might just forget it. And Raphael is good, but also it reminds me of Theo Silva. But like Theo Silva has that uniqueness of him, and Raphael is just there. I don't know, because this book is weird because it's so long, and I feel like I haven't seen enough of them. And that's how it gets boring. Because I'm presented to these people and to their past and what they've gone through, and I still feel like I don't know who they are now. Like, I know we are all works in progress, but we have things that define us and make us unique, and like I couldn't find that uniqueness in the characters. That's a me problem. And I listened to the audiobook, and I read a lot more in this one than I read on the first one. Like, I even tabbed some cute things. And this was more on the slow burn side, I would say. But it didn't change my life. Yeah, there were, like, this could be any nanny and single dad book. Like, any. You would, like, if you put other, books now are like this, and it saddens me, but I wanted to give this series a try. But it's like that, I don't know, it's like Elsie Silver is making her, I think she finished her single dad series. I have the last one because I don't want to read the other ones, but the last one is ex-boyfriend's dad, and I love that. But what I mean is, this book, I haven't read it, but I've seen it happening before, because I'm not someone who usually reads single dad. I don't have that thing, don't really like it. So yeah, I think it loses some power because it's not as unique as it could be. My Siri just started talking. Bye, I'm not talking to you. Okay, queen. But yeah, it loses on the uniqueness of it that it doesn't have. Writing style, I cannot tell you that it's a lot different from the first one. I think some things were better because there was still those cringy moments that the woman decided to insert here. But they were they weren't as bad as in the first book. There were like 3 moments here that I cringe a bit, but I could get why people might like them. And also, they're into the writing style. There is a bit of I don't even know. There's a bit of usage of phrases that are famous on TikTok that I don't want to see. Don't do that anymore, please. And yeah, I'm gonna settle on giving it 3 stars as well because I had a fun time. I was entertained. I'm not gonna promise you that I'm gonna remember every single moment in this story, but I was there for the moment. The found family in this one is also not as present as it was in the first one, but I am excited for the third one. Because I thought it would be the one I liked the least, but it might be the one I like the most. So we're gonna get to reading. It's so fancy. Love it. Listening to the audiobook.
After the conversation I had with
Currently baking a cake while listening to Love Arranged. Tell me, why the fuck are they 30? I don't know if she's 30. Almost 30. And she just said, my mom has a rule for boys. Like no sleepovers. Girl, you're 30. You are 30 years old. Do not come at me with that conversation. Okay, so I am on page 264, and girl, I've considered DNFing this book twice already. Twice. First of all, I don't know if I have a lot of uni work, and I've been reading this book for like 2 weeks now, and there are considerably more cringy things happening in this one than any of the others. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's me that it's changed now that it's literally a storm going on and the winter is coming and I haven't had my enough dosage of vitamin D from the sun, because I do take pills for that. But this is not it. This might be the worst one. I think my favorite might be the second one. I don't know, she annoys me, and she says some things that truly make me want to throw myself off a bridge. I don't know what's happening, but it's not good. I'm almost halfway through, I'd say. I mean, 500 and something pages. Okay, I'm not halfway through, but I'm going there. But yeah, it's cringy, and even though I do care a lot about Lorenzo because of his OCD, like, I see it. It's not hyper exaggerated, and I like his POVs, like when we are in his head. It's great rep for that. But everything else is just ugh. So I don't know. I'm definitely gonna finish it because now we just have this left. It's around like I'd say 7 hours on an audiobook. I know I read faster while picking the book up and reading it, so I might just pick it up for a bit, read more, and then listen to the ending of it. I don't know. Just really disappointing because I really like the Dirty Hair series. Like, even though I didn't like the second book, didn't even finish it, the first and the third books in that series are so great that I'm considering rereading the first one again. Because I found it a bit perfect at the time. And now getting into the series that I was excited to, I don't know. It's just sad. And I'm also getting more into I want to read more like darker books, like fantasy and all that. So maybe that's my mood. That's not it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on reading this one and we'll see. Girl, I'm trying to give you a chance, but listen to this. You don't need to hold my hand without an audience. And he says, maybe I like the way your hand fits in mine. Shut the fuck up. No, Jesus. Sorry, I'm just being annoying. I don't know, I'm a hater of this. I know what's happening, but hater. I'm totally an hater for this. What is this? Absolutely not. This book is a 2-star book. What the fuck? I'm listening to it. He gifted her 7 rings with the colors of the rainbow. You know it's that bad of a video when it's the second time I'm wearing this shirt. And I have to close the door. Wait a second. Okay, so yes, it took me 18 days to finish this book. 18! Do you know how many days are 18? Okay. It took me 18 days to finish Love Arranged, and I gave it 2 stars. I thought this would be my favorite, but no. Not my favorite. Let's talk about the whole series. A problem with the whole series. The thing that happens in the series... Jesus, I said series too many times. Let me pick them up. A problem that happens with all of them 3 is that there's an illness, mental illness, physical illness, that it's the beginning point of the book, and then it never gets really talked about. It might get a bit of rep, but there's no other talk about it. And okay, there was some talk about it. Okay, I'm being hyper annoying, but it makes me so sad because these are important points and things, important illnesses that need to be discussed, and they just weren't discussed. They were just there. And when you write a book, you should put some meaning into the things you write about. So that's my main critique. But let's go to Love Arranged. The relationship was annoying. I'm all up for fake dating, but these people are 30 acting like they're 19. Actually, maybe 16. I've read other Lauren Asher's books. What is this? This is a TikTokification of it, and I hate to say that. Hate it when people say it, but I have to say it. Too many tropes that don't get all mixed up. Then cringy lines, TikTok lines that there are quotes here that I've seen on TikTok before, way before. And I'm like, girl, don't do that. It's just like generic love quotes that I'm just like, can we not? But like the thing different from this book to the other two is that I preferred Lorenzo in this book. Like in these books, I prefer the main girl. Here, I prefer the boy, the man. I think it could have been such a great complex character if he was even more explored. He has OCD, and like I like the way his head is working. Like I don't like it, but I like the way it is because it seems quite realistic. But then there's no real depthness to it. It's like it's there, and he goes to therapy, but he kind of goes to therapy because of Lily and not because of himself. And I don't know. It's just weird. And I just finished it this morning. It took me some time. 18 days. And I listened to the audiobook, and even I was getting bored of the audiobook. So I don't know. Maybe it's because I read the 3 books back to back and I was just like, Jesus. But I don't know. I think I wanted to feel like I felt while reading Play Along, Caught Up, and Rewind It Back. Like those 3 books from Wendy City series, they were really life-changing because there's that found family into it, and here it's more like real family. And I don't know, real family doesn't eat as hard as found family. But yeah, I think the ending is also so I don't know. I don't know how to put it into words. I'm sorry. My brain is not working like that right now. But I didn't make any notes. That's the problem. I should have made notes on the things that were bothering me. But yeah. Definitely third act breakup. Hated it. Also, they were fake dating and they went straight into real dating very fast in a weird way. I don't know. Maybe that's weird for me, not for other people. But I think that was just too fast. And yeah, there's no, I don't know. There's no substance I could grab from this book because he is running for mayor, and what I know about him running for mayor, he was in a bad like family background. His parents died, and yeah, I don't know much more. And about her, I know that she is Dahlia's sister. She works in Rosenthorn. She likes dogs, maybe. I don't even know if that's an actual thing. I don't know. Oh, and I also know she wanted to go to Amsterdam, and they did go there. So, yeah. I'm not gonna read this type of books anytime soon. I have other things to read here on my TBR, and I'm going to prioritize that. So yeah, this was my video about these books. I'm sorry if I was a bit annoying. I also didn't know what to say because when I don't like something, I don't want to put it into the trenches. I don't know. But yeah, 3 stars these first 2 and 2 stars for this one. Not a great ending to a series, actually. Very, very bad ending. I don't know. I thought honestly, until I wasn't in the last page, I thought she would make another book. And I don't even have anyone to be about, but I thought she would have. So yeah. This is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe. And I'll probably see you next week. Bye bye. Love you.